Last year we had a big announcement from Nike that they're going to be bringing back the AirTech Challenge 2 for the fall of this year. Unlike most of Andre Agassi's other shoe models, the AirTech Challenge 2 has actually been one of the sneakers that Nike seems to be willing to retro on a somewhat consistent basis. The last reissuing of this shoe was done back in 2019. Before that, we had one in 2014 and also one in 2008. Now, like the earlier retros, Nike's going to be tinkering a little bit with the appearance of this shoe and doing their best to make it look different from the original. This time around, we're going to be seeing an aged look with the AirTech Challenge 2. So the way that Nike's going to be incorporating this look is to use off-whites around the midsole, and also by adding the appearance of cracks in the lava splatter designs to give the shoe a feeling of being older and maybe, 35 years old. So far there's been 3 different colorways that have been confirmed for this particular collection. These colorways are the Hot Lava, Racer Pink, and Tart. Now back in 1989 and 1990 when this shoe first debuted, the Racer Pink colorway was the ladies' version of the AirTech Challenge 2, while the Tart colorway was worn by John McEnroe, and the Hot Lava, of course, was worn by the man himself, Andre Agassi. We also know that these shoes will not be released at the same time, but rather throughout the course of the next year. If you'd like to learn about the release date for these sneakers, we've included a special bonus chapter in our buyer's guide that has all the known details about the 2024 Tech Challenge 2 Retro. When it comes to tennis shoe re-releases, Nike tends to be very stingy about how often they bring back any one particular sneaker. And while they tend to retro the AirTech Challenge 2 a little bit more often than most of the other tennis shoe models, it's still quite a rare thing for them to bring back these shoes at all. That's why we created our buyer's guide, so that the people who want to make sure that they don't miss out on another Agassi sneaker retro will have the knowledge beforehand of what they need to do in order to secure their pair. And of course, as we know, there's going to be a very limited amount of these shoes made available. That means once they're gone, and the only place left to turn is the aftermarket stores. It absolutely sucks to miss out on a pair of these sneakers that you've been waiting for the last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or heck, even 40 years. Especially when you're stuck having to pay the aftermarket prices for them. I really wish I had access to this information back in 2015 when Nike had brought back the AirTech Challenge 3. Unfortunately, I passed up on those sneakers, and now we haven't seen them again in the time since. Don't get stuck paying the aftermarket prices. Never miss out on another Agassi sneaker retro again. Grab our buyer's guide today, and if you order within the next 72 hours, I'll throw in our bonus AirTech Challenge 2 release dates package. Now this bonus package is going to have all the known information about this particular sneaker retro. So the release dates, the product numbers, the color codes, and where these shoes can be purchased at, all of that information will be included in our bonus package, and it's only going to be available for the next 72 hours. After that, we're taking the link down and it's going to be off the market. And also guys, I can't promise that this content is going to be made available again. So I'm going to include a link in the description box for our buyer's guide. You'll be taken to a secure PayPal page where you can complete the transaction and get access to this great information. Now I'll say one more thing about our bonus package. This is really only for the people who are serious about wanting to get a pair of these sneakers. It's not for the people who aren't really that interested in this particular retro, or for the people who can't afford to buy them. This is again only for the people who are serious about these shoes and they want to make sure they get a pair of these sneakers. That's really who this is made for. So yes, click the link down below and you'll receive an order confirmation from me within 24 hours of your purchase. Thanks again for watching this video guys. I will see you at the next one.